Good Wednesday afternoon, guys. Jerry Miller, and welcome to What's Barking Local, starring the Retailer of the Year, Patty Zeller.
Oh my gosh.
Animal Connection and Ix Park, their 20-year anniversary, and folks, the most fun outdoor party for dogs, Dog Fest, just days away.
It's 3 weeks away.
3 weeks away.
Can you believe it?
I can believe it.
Holy smokes.
I can believe it. Judah Wickhauer is our director. Studio cam and two-shot. My friend, Judah Wickhauer. 3 weeks away.
I know.
The year is flying.
Zoom.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Doing great. Ready to roll. You should see my storage room.
Ooh, tell us about it.
Oh my God.
Paint the picture.
So we went to the Super Zoo trade show where all the retailers come for any kind of pet supplies, anything. And a lot of my suppliers were there, distributors were there, and I'm telling you what, you guys are going to want to come to Dog Fest because my storage room is stacked so high with freebies. These are going to be the best swag bags you guys have ever seen, ever.
And you're great at putting together swag bags.
Well, let me tell you, my suppliers have gone over the top. Maybe it's because it's just after a pandemic year, or maybe it's because
you're a great customer.
Well, and that maybe they want to be associated with the Retailer of the Year. That doesn't hurt either. And so we've got stacks and stacks of things. We've got beautiful shopping bags. You're going to get T-shirts. Should I show my T-shirt?
Oh, yeah, Judah.
Oh, yeah. So
Give us some instruction, J-Dubs.
Yeah?
That's good.
Hold
Hang
it
her
there.
up.
Okay. There it is.
I love
so
it.
you're going to get these. These are designed by J.P. Flexner from Philadelphia.
Okay.
And who is also part of the team that did our Big Dog Blondale design. So, there's going to be so much stuff in these swag bags. You're going to get a shopping bag with this logo. It's red. It's really pretty. There's you're going to have things in there from canned food to pet food to accessories, trial size and full size stuff. There is going to be so much stuff in them. It's just insane.
Patty, I saw you on 3 different television stations.
How about
over
it?
the last 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
First, put into perspective the interviews you've been doing for this.
Well, it's really been nice. I mean, it's, we feel that this Retailer of the Year is not just all about us. It's really about the thousands of customers that we've seen since we opened in 2001. So all of this is really to honor them. In fact, when I did my entry package, all 38 pages of it, a lot of it was describing how many ways we were able to help our customers during the pandemic, before the pandemic, how we interact with the community like the SPCA and Green Dogs Unleashed, caring for creatures, Dogs is Our Better House, our pet food pantry. A lot of these things are so community-minded, and just the dogs and cats the cats that we serve every week, the dogs that we see every week, it's really for all the customers. In the small print here, it says, helping over 745,000 dogs and cats live healthier lives since 2001. And that is a very low estimate. That's the best estimate we could really put together, but that is a low estimate. But if you think about that, wow,
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And
You
we just want to
enjoy
do more.
You enjoy doing the TV interviews, don't you?
I do. Well, I don't know any strangers
And you
at
get
all.
a lot of practice.
And we get practice every week, which is kind of fun. So actually, it's really fun. But so it's nice. The media people love coming because we're prepared. We pitch a story to them. We follow that outline, so it makes their life really easy.
Well, and on top of that, it's positive story about dogs.
That's right. Who doesn't love good
But doesn't
stories
get
about
any
dogs
better
and
than
cats?
that.
Right. And with all the things going on in the world today, a good dog story is hard to beat.
There you go.
So.
She is the Retailer of the Year. She was on NBC 29, on CBS 19. She's planning the most fun outdoor party for dogs. She's got one of the coolest T-shirts you will ever see right in front of her. Can we hang that up again?
Absolutely.
Look at that thing.
Yep. Pretty cool.
We
love it.
When you got Retailer of the Year, the top award possible for your business, did it feel like, I know it felt earned. I'm sure there was some you know what, I worked hard for this.
Yes.
What are some of the other emotions you were experiencing?
Oh, well, it was really a good time to reflect on 20 years. And I actually pulled out my original business plan that I presented to the bank 20 years ago. And a lot of those same goals still ring true. But it was just really a good time to reflect on this is where we were in 800 square feet, and this is what we've been able to accomplish. And not only accomplish by finding a way to be really, really strong with the increase in online sales, but also survive construction, 2.5 years of construction for a bypass, when there's dirt going up and down McIntyre Road, and then a year of pandemic, and then this year after the pandemic. And I can tell you that this year after the pandemic has been the hardest of all my years combined.
Why is that?
It is incredibly hard. I mean, because number one, we have, well, just for instance, the SPCA and some of these rescue groups placed over 50% more dogs than ever before. The rise in all these different doodle variations, which are incredibly hard to groom. More dogs, more people, I would say it's a more demanding population.
Base.
Yes,
yeah.
I would say so. People have very high expectations. It's almost like, hey, if you want me to come and get off my computer and go and shop in your store, what you got for me? So we really have had to throw everything out there, from increasing our services, which we have done with our self-serve dog wash, more grooming, dog training, the bakery. I'm up at 5 a.m. baking dog cookies.
5 a.m.
Right,
folks.
so we can have something unique that no other stores in Charlottesville have. This is how retailers that are service-oriented, my good buddy Bob and Susan Nagan say, omni-experiential. And that's what we have to do. So you're not just wearing a retail hat. If you're going to be successful in this retail game, you're going to be a marketing person, you're going to be a scheduler.
An event person.
And you're a scheduler, an event person. You're going to be looking for media opportunities everywhere. You're going to be on, at 5 a.m., you're going to be looking at the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times and saying, what's new in technology and retail? So you're going to be maybe reading a book by Gary Vee on the airport when you'd really like to be taking a nap. So, it's those kinds of things. So it's been a really challenging year so far, but I love it. Bring it on.
It's almost like all this practice and experience and foundation you had owning your advertising agency. Think about how much dividends. I know, right?
Who knew where that Krispy Kreme hot donut sign would get me?
Before she launched Animal Connection 20 years ago, owned her own advertising agency.
That
had clients across the country.
I did.
She's utilizing so much of what she learned in the ad world with managing her brand, Animal Connection.
That's true. And, some of the accounts I was really proud of, I was behind the scenes with Michael Jordan and Hanes Underwear. I designed the hot donuts now sign for Krispy Kreme. But there are other things that maybe I'm not so proud of, but that taught me a lot of things. At this point in time in my life, I was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, before I moved to the Chicago area. And in Winston, if you're going to get freelance accounts, you're going to work on Sara Lee, you're going to work on Levi's, Wrangler, or you were going to help with NASCAR and Joe Camel or Winston, or those kind of cigarette brands. And so I did a lot of POP design for Joe Camel. And when you think about it, wow, that was really... there's a lot of guilt that goes with designing things that are trying to convince people to smoke something that's not bad, that is bad for them.
That was a different time then.
That was a different time then, and sometimes you had to do what you needed to do to make a living. But I will tell you that it's really helped me now, because I know when I walk in a trade show now, I can see through the smoke and mirrors. I know when a dog won't hunt, and I know when it's total bullshit. Pardon my French, but it is, right. And one of the best compliments I got during last week is my brother, John Harris, who's now up in the Seattle area. During his Darden years, he did different internships, and one was with Ralston Purina. the checkerboard brand, So he was with that. And one thing he told me last week, he says, I just couldn't wait to tell my friends at Purina how successful your store has become, and you don't have any of their products in the store. And I just kind of laughed. I thought that was kind of ironic, really. Kind of fun.
What do you remember? I just learned something about you. I've known you. We've worked alongside each other for 5+ years.
I know.
I didn't know that you had regret working on like the Joe Camel brand.
I've never been.
This was what, the 80s?
Yeah,
early 90s.
I've never been a smoker, and I knew that cigarettes were not a bad thing. But, and to make something comical that might entice the younger generation to do that, I always felt a little bad about that. But man. What is it from that movie, Glengarry Glen Ross? You got to make the paycheck.
Yeah.
So that's, everybody does that. Everybody does something that they're not either real enthusiastic about or something they don't really feel good about in the earliest. Right. That's right. So it's called work. And work is not suited for everybody.
No.
Retail is definitely not suited for everybody, especially in this day and age. There are a lot of moving parts.
How are the fans and customers of Animal Connection?
Oh my God, we have the best customers. I mean, from the days when a lot of stores were closed during the pandemic, and we were really busting it trying to make our customers feel welcome and make them feel safe, make them feel like ours was the most fun store to come to. They've stuck with us. We still have customers from the very first days of Animal Connection over at McIntyre. My very first raw food customer from when I was selling pet food out of my garage. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
But the customers have just been great, and so many people have said such nice things, like, oh, I saw you on TV, and that kind of thing.
How cool is this right here? This lady is the #1 retailer in the country.
Pet retailer.
Pet retailer in the country. She's drinking a beer right now. That is her beer.
That's right.
Her name is on the can, a partnership with 3 Notch Brewing Company.
There it is. My dog on the can.
Yeah, her dog, her name, her store name. When is this going to get tapped this year?
I think Dave said we're going to tap it Thursday or Friday. So, yay. It's the anniversary edition of the Big Dog Blondale.
And you got Dog Fest.
I know. I am so excited. I'm wearing my Gladstone shirt because they are our featured band on Sunday, September the 19th.
The world's best party band.
And they're playing.
The most fun outdoor party for
That's
dogs.
right. Oh, gosh, they're playing this weekend, too. You can still get tickets.
At Nellie's?
No, this is out at Knight's Gambit.
Ooh.
The Hurricane Party.
The Vineyard.
It's an annual hurricane party.
Okay.
And you can buy a ticket, and the money goes to support this lovely child, kind of a friend of, I'd say, old Charlottesville, people that had really bad brain cancer. So there is a scholarship fund set up. Her name is Alex Summers. And so the money goes to that. But, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a pretty day on Sunday. We're setting up a tent. We're helping the Gladstone set up extra tents because when we had this thing over Memorial Day, it was windy and they didn't have enough tents. So we're going to, Conrad and I are going to go help them get set up a little bit. But they are our featured band. Some of the members are going to be in Fridays After 5 this week. Skip Castro, Charlie Pasterfield plays in Skip Castro.
Yeah.
And he's one of the guitar players. And also Danny Byrne, who is in Skip Castro. He's going to play at Southern Crescent on Thursday. There's some great music happening this weekend.
Are you guys going?
Heck yeah.
Very nice.
Of course we're going. Absolutely.
The Captain?
Absolutely.
Very good.
So, yep. There's a lot of good music happening this weekend.
September 18th and 19th.
Right. Should we put a graphic up and let people see what's happening?
Look at her. Look at that.
Look at Judah is on it. Yeah. Ooh, segue 101.
Very nice call to action for the director, and the director ready to go.
Nice. Well, I didn't have 30 pictures this time. I only had 2.
Is he smiling right now because of that? Judah, can we see your face over there? Are you smiling?
Come on.
He is smiling right there.
It's a slight grin.
Yeah. That's happy for him.
That's really happy.
That's very happy.
He's all a Twitter.
September 18th and 19th.
Right.
Look at the graphic on screen.
So we're going to have several things going on. First of all, I'm going to do something. I just decided this yesterday. I'm doing something that no other pet store has done. So, well, at least in this area. So part of the September 18th Saturday deal is store-wide 20% off. when you spend $75, you're going to get this big swag bag full of stuff. I mean, great stuff, including one of these fantastic T-shirts. If you spend over $100, you are getting bounce back coupons. You're getting $10 gift certificates to spend in November and December for your holiday shopping. Now, this is the cool part. So we are going to let our customers pre-order the week before Dogfest. You can order either a case of canned food or big bags of pet food in the week before. You have to have your orders into me by the Friday before, and you can have it at the Dogfest reserved for you at 20% off.
That's great.
Order in advance, and you're going to get 20% off your purchase. No, most people don't do this during sales. We're going to do it.
Why do it? As a thank you?
It's a thank you to our customers. It's 20% off for 20 great years. So, we're going to throw it all out there. So that happens on the 18th. We also have 5 rescue groups in front of the store that day. We have Charlottesville Albemarle SPCA. We have Caring for Creatures, Dogs Are Better Blue Ridge, Green Dogs Unleashed, and House. And also, Lead the Way Canine Training is going to have a table so you can learn all about the great puppy classes and group classes, pack walks, everything that our trainers have got going on. You'll be able to learn about this. This is all going to be in the patio in front of the store, right?
Which is the great patio.
It is. It's a beautiful patio.
You got a bar, you got a grill, you got a fountain.
Yep. So we're going to have great things going on the 18th. Sunday the 19th, and this is why I'm wearing my Gladstone shirt, it's a free concert over at the Ix Patio featuring the Gladstones from 4 to 7. They are an amazing R&B band. They are the world's best bar band, bar none. And they're going to play. We're going to have the Big Dog Blonde Ale available for sale at the Ix Bar outside. 3 Notch Brewery is going to set up and have beer-inspired snacks for sale. The SPCA is going to run our welcome tables for us. So there's no charge to attend this party. But, man, those ladies from the SPCA would sure, donation. Right, they would sure love to have donations. So that's a big weekend.
Patty Zeller, the #1 pet retailer in America, also the Energizer Bunny. Patty
I
Zeller.
feel like it.
She is doing amazing things. Judah, get the Gladstones photo on screen.
Oh, man.
I'm
these,
sure
these guys are the best.
They've been flipping through. What do you love about the Gladstones?
Well, they're excellent musicians, and all of them have been in so many different bands. I mean, Bob Gerard, who's the lead singer, he's Johnny Sportcoat from Johnny Sportcoat and the Casuals.
That's right.
That I used to see when I was coming up to UVA parties when I was supposed to be at school in Raleigh. And then Charlie Pasterfield. I mean, he's got a list of about, I don't know how many bands, but he's also in Mama Tried, Alligator, let's see what else he's in. Of course, the Gladstone, Skip Castro, and then a couple of other things. El Toro Gamble, I think he plays with that too. So, I mean, these guys are excellent musicians in their own right.
You were crushing this right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you came
wound up.
I can tell. You came to play.
I'm doing pretty good for someone that didn't sleep much last night with all the thunderstorms and rain and everything going on.
Did you get the tornado warning at 11:30?
Oh, I got about 5 or 6 tornado warnings.
Right.
And then, of course, my husband is in charge of he's a supervisor of the reservoir. So when we have big rains like this, it is nerve-wracking for people that are in charge of reservoirs because you've got mud, you've got lots of rain, you've got water treatment. So, we didn't sleep a whole lot last night.
Grayson Henderson, congratulations to Patty Zeller for winning
thank
this
you,
award.
Grayson.
Very well deserved. Kathy Kervinsky, Maddie and Nitro love all 3 flavors. The on-the-go energy bars for
nice.
hiking and swimming.
Awesome.
The mama of the best dressed dog in America. Who's that?
Oh, Yvonne.
Yvonne
hey.
is watching. She says, "Hey, everybody."
We need to have Yvonne back on the show soon too, right?
We would love if you came
right?
on the show.
I have things
With
for Yvonne.
Coco?
Coco.
Yeah.
Yes, Coco Reese Multi-Poo. So Yvonne and I have this idea that we're going to be doing wedding gear for dogs. And I came back from Super Zoo with some things that I've ordered that we're going to let Coco model.
Wedding gear for dogs.
Well, if you want to have your dog in the wedding, they need
like
to be
a tux or a gown.
Well, some of them are going to be dresses.
Okay.
Some of them are beautiful floral collars and bow ties. We're also going to be producing, so if your dog's in the wedding, you've got your wedding cake, we're going to provide dog wedding cakes. We've already been contacted about catering a wedding where the bride wants to give beautiful treat bags for her people to take home. So we've designed a special cookie for them. One looks like a tux, one looks like a wedding dress, those kind of things.
Are you building a new vertical?
Maybe.
There you go.
Well, it's an in thing right now to have your dogs in weddings. So Lead the Way Canine may be involved with this because you got to have a well-trained dog if you're going to have a dog in a wedding. So there's that kind of opportunity for some manners. Teaching you, got to be your Sunday best.
Yvonne says yes.
Yes, absolutely.
She's ready. Coco would make a tremendous model, Yvonne.
Coco's already a model.
Ooh.
Well, Coco is the spokes dog for Volhard Nutrition.
Really?
Yeah, she is. Wendy Volhard was one of my early mentors.
I remember.
Back in the day.
Did she come on your show?
No. One
of her colleagues?
One of her colleagues did. Gotcha. Right, Jen. Jen came.
That's right.
But Wendy Volhard was one of the early ones, and she has this great food product that you mix with meat and then a little bit of water, and it's complete and balanced, and it's great for dogs that have allergies or immune compromise, or just if you want to have a healthy dog from the get-go. And yeah, Yvonne's dog, Coco, is the spokes dog.
Is this, and this is a sizzle reel waiting to happen, J-Dubs. Let's mark this time down here, please.
Right.
Has this been Patty Zeller and Animal Connections' most favorite and best year in 20 years of business?
Wow. It's certainly up there. I can think of 2 or 3 that were just like the standout years. This would be definitely one. I mean, with this anniversary party going on, and with the Retailer of the Year award, and we have won other national awards. We were America's Coolest Pet Store in 2017. We won little sections of this Retailer of the Year award for our holistic approach and for social media and marketing in 2018 and 2019. We also won a Retailer Excellence Award. So, there are other years where things have stood out. And I would think about to maybe the 5th year we were in business, where a family member was very insistent that if I didn't get their advice and get them involved in the business, I would be certain to fail. And I didn't. And I was like, see, that was my moxie year. That was the year that I really stood on 2 hind legs and said, watch me.
The Patty Zeller I know, if someone says you can't do something, or if you don't do this,
right,
is only going to light a fuel under her.
That's right.
Her tail.
But nobody puts baby in a corner, right?
Nobody puts.
And all the Dirty Dancing people will know what I mean.
Dirty Dancing.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Local. Yvonne says, phenomenal show, everybody, and she's a pork liver model.
Yes, that's right.
Pork liver.
And the reason is, so for dogs that have allergies, chicken can raise the heat in their body, which makes them super scratchy and itchy. Wendy Volhard is a student of Chinese 5-element medicine, and she knows that if you feed something like pork, it cools the body down from the inside out. It's a natural. So this is what Coco eats. She knows. Coco also gets massages every week and
Coco's
acupuncture, and she has the life. But it's all part. I mean, it's what you do to help your pets live longer, healthier lives.
You and I come into the show and we're like, we're going to wing it.
Yeah.
30 minutes later.
Isn't that fun?
We have good chemistry here. 30 minutes later, we're having a good time.
Well,
Patty Zeller, give us a Dog Fest call to action.
Okay, so you're going to want to mark your calendar for September 18th and 19th. I mean, just be there. Don't let anything get in your way. Be there. You're going to want to come shop. If you want those big 20% discounts and you want to order bulk of something, you better let me know the week before, because I will honor that. I will put information about that on my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and gosh, we're just looking forward to partying with the Charlottesville friends that have known us for so long. Or even if you're new to Charlottesville and you just met us or want to meet us, come party anyway. We don't know any strangers. It's just going to be fun.
Did you know, over the 20 years she's been in business, she has proudly served, benefited, and helped nearly 750,000 animals?
Estimated.
That is amazing.
Well, it's humbling, too.
That is amazing.
It's humbling.
That's the dream.
So it is. I mean,
and it's not always easy.
No, it's not. But that's my mission. That's my call.
We are calling all cars as well. Animal Connection's hiring.
We are. We desperately need, I shouldn't say desperately, but we definitely need some new team members. If you are, and you don't have to know pets. If you are super organized and maybe you've had some real retail experience, or if you have some super organizational experience, we can teach you the pet stuff. That's no problem. What we're looking for is you have to really like people. You have to go above and beyond to make our customers happy, because that's why we're in business. You have to be able to multitask. You have to be able to go with the flow. You have to be able to wear a lot of hats during a day. But, if you want to be in a very dynamic, enthusiastic company, full-time or part-time, all things considered. If you like beer, that helps. So,
if you like to have a good time and party and work hard,
give me a call.
It's work hard, play hard.
That's right. So we are looking to add team members.
Animal Connection in Ix Park, 20-year anniversary. I'll say it again, the 20-year anniversary. And those 20 years, she has benefited, supported, helped, and served nearly 750,000 animals in Central Virginia.
And more to come.
Hey, you're going another 20 years.
What?
You're going another 20 years, baby.
What? I'm going to be in my 80s. We'll see.
You're going to be young.
We'll see.
Patty's the best, guys. Support the merchants that are making the community better, and she undoubtedly is. Patty, for a show where we were just going to wing it, it turned out pretty darn good.
I like winging it. It's fun.
Props.
That's right. All right.
She is amazing.
You
Judah
are too.
Whittower is amazing. Thank you,
That's
Patty
right.
Zeller. I cannot wait for Dog Fest. Go see her at Ix Park, guys, and support the businesses that are making the community better. This is What's Barking Local, powered by Animal Connection. 20 years in business and 750,000 animals served. It's estimated they are doing incredible things for this community. The NBC 29 recognition and the CBS 19 recognition for Animal Connection, very well deserved. We will see you next Wednesday at 3 o'clock.
Right. And Angie Gunter will be with us.
With Angie Gunter,
That's right.
Executive Director, SPCA.
That's right.
I can't wait for that one.
I know.
You guys have a good afternoon.
All right. Bye,
Take
you guys.
God, you were on point. Nicely done.
I've been well coached.
I like